Anyone want to lead us in prayer? Yes, Grace, please pray for us.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Our kind and precious Father in heaven, Lord, as we are going to start this session, may you guide us with your Holy Spirit to guide us through what we are all going to study. May we grasp each and everything we are going to study. May we use it in our daily life to help us solve many solutions. I pray all those trust in the Lord's name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Grace. So without further ado, I'd like to invite our facilitator of the day, Agnes Tumuheire, to lead us through this session. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Agnes Tumuheire, and I'm a learning facilitator with Ultimate Multimedia Consult and Yaka. I'm glad to be facilitating this session today. And allow me share my screen before we continue. Okay, hope you can all see my screen. Yes?
Yes, your screen is visible.
Okay. So I want us to start with reflecting on this. Imagine your book full of notes was stolen a day before schools were closed due to COVID-19. How would you ensure you continue revising for that subject? Yes, can anyone share with us? Just imagine a day before the government announced closure of schools, your book was stolen and it had all your notes in it. How would you ensure you continue revising for that subject? Anyone? Yes, anyone? You can also type in the chat or raise up your hand and tell us, share with us, what will you do in your ability to get notes for revision or other resources? Okay, if there is no one sharing.
Agnes?
Yes?
There's a comment from Benjamin, researching on internet platforms.
Okay, thank you.
And also from Chisitu Grace, you can photocopy some notes.
Okay, so you can photocopy some notes. Thank you for sharing. Yes, you can do all of that, but imagine you don't have any schoolmates around, you don't have any classmates, so you cannot borrow their books and photocopy notes. Or maybe their handwriting is bad. So Benjamin's comment is further valid one because of the pandemic and restricted movements. You can use the internet to get resources for your revision. Thank you. I can also see Amanya Moses says you search from the internet. Yes, you can research from the internet. And with that, you need to have some basic skills to get information from the internet. And that's what we're going to look at in our session for internet search tips for learners. So we're going to see how we can navigate the web for educational content. It's going to be restricted on academics because we want to ensure that we continue learning even amidst the COVID. It may not be that your notes were stolen, maybe that you want to get some supplementary notes, or you want to get questions or examination for that subject. How can you get them? From the internet. Can you share with us what you understand by the term internet? What is internet to you? What do you think the internet is? Before you continue, you want to understand if we're on the same page when we say the word internet. Does it mean the same to all of us? Yes? Matov, you want to share? Can see you enabled your video. Oh, no. Vendarana, you also want to share what you understand by the term internet? Yes, I can see in the chat. CO is saying that global connection of computers. Okay, thank you, CO. Okay, so can someone read for us what the internet is? Anyone to read for us? This one?
Ma'am, can I?
Yes, you can, Rana.
What do you understand by term internet? Internet is world wide collection of computer networks comparing with each other to exchange data using a common software standard.
Thank you, Renee. So basically that is it, but for the purpose of our interaction today, let's just take the internet as that global connection of computers where we can access any information. So it has a wide range of information where you can go, can be academics, can be for entertainment. So that is the internet. And to access the internet, we need to have search engine, like we use the search engine. So we normally, the search engines we are used to that are common to us, we have Google, we have YouTube, which is a search engine for videos, then Bing, among others. We also have other search engines that are kids friendly, that are recommended for children. For example, Kido. So if you have children and you want them to get information that is much more tailored to their age and level of education, you can use Kido. If I can go there, you can also go to kido.com. And this is how Kido looks like, kido.co, sorry. So you can surf safely as a child. You can surf for anything. For example, you can search for photosynthesis. And the results you get will be for children, because this is a search engine for children, parents with children from let's say kindergarten to P5 to use Kido for searching, because it's safe and will tailor the information towards that age group and level of education. We also have another one called Kids Search, though Kido is better than Kids Search. Then for videos, we have YouTube Kids. So if you want videos for your children, instead of going directly to YouTube, you can go to YouTubeKids.com. And this is how it looks like. It asks you if you a kid or a parent. If you say you're a kid, then it will ask you to let your parent set up YouTube Kids for you. So it requires a parent to set it up. So you set it up as a parent, then enter the year you were born or something like that. Because it wants to ensure that you are a parent.
Now you can sign in and create a profile for each kid.
Yes, that's how it works. And you can create a profile for your children, each of your children, and you make sure that they are surfing safely for any kind of videos. So that is YouTube Kids. You can go ahead and see how it works later. So we also need web browsers. Those of you who have ever accessed the internet can tell that you either use Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, or any other to access Google. Like you cannot just go directly to search without these web browsers. So we also need these web browsers like Chrome to access the internet. Hope that is clear. Okay, so we want to go directly into how we can easily access information, academic information from the internet. So for now, to ensure that we are surfing safely without our information being spied or anything, we're going to type google.com. You type this one in the address bar. The address bar is this here. So you're going to type google.com/?safe equals active, so that we are surfing safely. Okay, so if you're done, I also want to go to this address and we start going through the tips. google.com/?safe equals active. Hope you're there. Let me also go there. So this is how it looks like, and it will enable us surf safely with Google. Okay, have you all managed to put google.com/ Yes, someone is asking or saying something. Okay, so here we are. And that is what we shall use to surf today. Okay, go to the internet to get information. We always recommend what we call the institutional approach. So the institutional approach is just basically you understand which organization is responsible for that topic. For example, if you're looking for UNEB past papers, you don't need to go directly to Google. You can go to, for example, the UNEB website, and you search directly from the UNEB website. If it's about e-learning services that the Ministry of Education has been conducting, you can go to the Ministry of Education e-learning services. If it's about the curriculum, you want to know the new lower level curriculum, you can go to NCDC website. And we also have other websites, for example, interested in academic documents or notes. We have Shareability. It can be a school website like Chibumba Intensive or Nabisunsa. Girls also has good learning activities, or Ayaka Digital Learning Network. I hope most of you have interacted with it and you can see the nature of content that is there. So if you're looking for notes, for example, about biology or science, you can go directly to Yaka and you search for them without going to Google to search directly. So that is what we call the institutional approach, that you know where you can get that information. But in case you go there and you find that you cannot access that information or it hasn't been updated yet, if you fail to get it from that website, that's when we advise that you can go to Google or any other search engine to search directly for that information. And the tips. So we're going to look at tips for easy internet search for learning material. Tip number 1, clarity. Take some time and consider what information are you actually looking for. So before you go to search, know your topic, know what you exactly interested in. If it's a subject, science, P4, what exactly in science, P4 are you interested in? So to do it practically, let me go to where we started our safe search here. So for example, I can still take our topic for photosynthesis. So I say photosynthesis. If you just search like that, photosynthesis, without adding any clarity to it, you see how many results you're getting. 40,800,000 results in just 59 seconds. So you have a burden of going through all these results to get the information that you may feel that is relevant to your topic. So if you add clarity or something, you add some more information to this topic. For example, it can be your class. If I say photosynthesis, primary 5, for example, then you can also add the subject, primary 5, science. Then you search. You see already the results have been narrowed down to 15 million at least. So that's what we are saying, that you add more information and be more clear on your topic. Is that clear? Is there any question in regards to this? Okay. Okay, if there is no question, we can continue. So as we search, for example, you type in photosynthesis primary 5 science, don't ignore these options that show up as you type in. You can look through and see if it really works for you. For example, here I can see photosynthesis process step by step. So you look through and see if there is any option that can work, and you can use it also. So another tip is, after searching, they give you an option of people also ask. So don't ignore this because there is a reason why people are also asking about it. So you click on this arrow. So when you scroll down, you find this section for people also ask, and you click on the arrow and you see, read through. If you are interested, you can right click and open in another tab if you want to read further. So that is also another tip. Don't ignore that section of people also ask. Okay. So let's continue to other tips. Who can read for us? This. Use quotation marks to find exact wording. Yes, who can read for us? Yes, is there a hand? Anyone willing to read?
There's a hand from Asante.
Yes, Asante, you can go ahead and read. Here you read the next.
Question marks will tell Discover to search for an exact phrase.
Sorry? Yes? Are you all seeing my screen? Is it use quotation marks to find exact wording? Is it projected?
I think you read what is in quotation in green, eh?
This one.
Yes.
Okay. So, Sante, can you read this?
Normally, Google will take a look at the set of words you type in, then try to find matches based on those words, not necessarily in the order you type them. Sometimes this means that Google may separate the words you've entered or even find matches for similar words. But you can also tell Google not to do this and instead look for only the words you entered in the exact order you entered them. To restrict your search to exact wording, surround the word or phrase in quotation marks.
Thank you, Asante. Yes, so if you want Google to bring for you results in that phrase, the phrase you've given it, put quotation marks. It will not separate the words, but bring it in the exact order as you have typed it. Hope that is clear. So consider this quote. Please, sir, I want some more. Have you ever heard of that quote? Please, sir, I want some more. Anyone who has ever seen or read that quote? Okay, if you haven't, there is a book called Oliver Twist by Charles Dickens, and this quote was made by Oliver Twist. So in case you want to find out more, what are other people talking about this quote, you can put it in quotation marks as you search, such that Google brings it in that same exact order without separating the words. Because normally if you put, please, sir, I want some more, it may bring also results that have only please. Some results may have only want, some. But if you want it in the same exact order, consider adding quotation marks. So let's do that. Let's practice that and we see. So for example, that quote, if I put Oliver Twist, please, sir, I want some more. Okay. So you see, even here, Oliver is here, please, sir, is here. So it's as I may want. So if I want that only results with this quote in that same exact order are brought, I put it in quotation marks. And I search. So it will only bring results. For example, you see here, where that phrase is not separated, but is whole as it is here. So hope that is clear. Have we tried it out? Okay, let's be trying them out such that we get to understand how they work. Okay, so that is the use of quotation marks. We also have use OR to get options. Hilary, can you read for us? Your hand was up last time. Hilary, I see it here. Okay, if Hilary is not here with us, I can read. So the use of
others who want to read.
Anyone who wants to read?
By
Yes,
type,
I can. Okay, let's Rorin and Marin.
by typing or into quotations in capital letters between some terms, you are telling Google to look for matches to that term. This can be helpful when you are searching for something that varying sources may describe differently. For example, information on climate change or weather patterns or global warming.
Okay, Marin. So you may find some terms that may have different definitions or understanding in various contexts. You find once you use it in this context, it means something else. When you use it in another context, it means something else. For example, the apple. For example, apple. If you're talking about the fruit, it's apple, but also now we have apple, which is a company. So if you use OR, they're going to bring for you options. For example, the information on climate change. You know, you may be interested on information on climate change, but you can also get options on weather patterns, global warming. They can all be helpful for your search. So you use OR in capital letters to get those options. Okay, so let's try it out. Let's use this climate change, OR, weather patterns, OR, global warming. Okay, so I'm going to just copy it as it is. Go back to our search. So I've searched climate change. You ensure to put OR in capital letters. Then you add another option that you may want information on, OR, global warming. So you're telling Google that all those are options. You can still bring information on those topics. Okay, so you search. So you see the results. This one has global warming, climate change. This one has climate. So they'll bring for you all the results with those options, any of the options. Okay.
36.
Okay, is the use of OR clear?
I just don't know.
Yes, madam.
Okay, thank you. We can continue. So use OR in case you want more options or more clarifications on a topic.
Yeah.
So
Use hyphen or minus symbol to remove options.
yes, can you read louder? I heard someone reading. Can you read louder, much more louder? Okay.
Use a hyphen or minus symbol to remove options.
Okay, so you just as OR was to add options, a minus or hyphen symbol is to remove options. So for example, the other example we used of apple, you may be interested in information about apple, the fruit. But you know, once you put apple in your search panel, they may bring for you apple, the brand, that telecom technology company. So you can use a minus behind the option that you want to remove. So this will narrow your results. You can omit certain words and sites from your results by adding a minus symbol, especially a query that has a double meaning. So for now, we're going to use the example of heart. You know, when you put heart in the search pane, they may bring for you heart attack, for example, heart broken, but you know you're not interested in that. You may be interested in the structure of the heart, for example, attack in it. So I'm searching for heart, but heart not the broken or heart attack. So you put the minus symbol. Ensure that you put in the minus, not this long dash, it is the small dash. You put it at the back of the word that you don't want to be included in your search. Then you search. So you can see now we've put, we have heart, structure, your heart and circulatory system, heart circulatory system without the broken. But in case I was only to put heart without anything, they will bring any, you see, heart diseases, anything that has heart in it. So if you want to remove options, please ensure to use the small minus at the back of each word that you don't want to be included in your search. Is that clear? Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. So I want to look, is there any question in regards to use of minus or hyphen? Do you have any question? Okay, I can see in the chat, Gerald is saying OR is good if you want to get results for similar words or phrases of the keywords you want to search for. Yes, it's good for that if you want to get also other words. Yes, can we mute our microphone if we're not speaking, please?
I have muted, please continue.
Okay, thank you. So another tip that we can use when we are searching, we can use the option of the date. You know, academic material is always updated. You may find that the definition of the heart, for example, in 2000 may not be the same today. So you may be interested in updated information and you want for a specific period of time. So after searching here, you come here to tools. Here on the menu, you click on tools. They will give you an option of any time. So meaning the results they brought were all over the time, like time, they didn't limit any time, so long as they were published. So once you click on this drop down, you'll be able to sieve out the time you are interested in. Is it the past month? Is it only content that was published past year? If you click on past year, you see from past year 2020, so they're bringing information from 2020 to 2021. But if you want, for example, you know there was a specific book that was published between 2018 to 2020, you don't know exactly which year, you can use what we call the custom range here. So that for you, you can input the dates manually. there is the option of going back in time from here. You can use that. But if the year is very far, for example, we said it's 2018, you can put it manually like this. And put the date. Can say it's 1st January. It's 2018. Then 2. So this is the beginning date, and this will be the end date. To which year? You can say to 1st, for example. Again, 1st January 2020. So this is an example, and you click on go. So Google will sieve out only information in that time frame. You don't need to read information or academic content that was published in 1999. A lot could have changed. So what you do, you can use that option of custom range, and you'll be able to get updated information on that topic. Is it clear? Okay, I can continue if there is no question to another search tip. You can also search by file type. File type, I mean, we have different file types. If it's Excel, it's XLS. That is the file extension. So if you're looking for numbers, for example, statistics, you can use XLS. If you're looking for just notes, maybe documents, you'll be searching for a file type that is document or Word document, which is doc or /docx. And once you see the X, it means X is for all those programs from 2017, for example. The updated version is docs. We have PDF, we have PPT /PPTX for the updated version of presentation. So for example, you may be interested in a book, getting content on a book. You know, most of the books are published in PDF. So instead of going to search directly without anything, you can search by file type. Say that your search is restricted to that given file type. So how do we do this? You go back to our search. Let me do photosynthesis again. You search photosynthesis, frame file. You can simply put PDF. You're saying that I'm interested in file type PDF, only PDF. So you see they'll bring for you information that is in PDF format, file format. You see PDF in our results. But as you can see, when you go down, you get others that may not be in PDF format. Though the ones in PDF will come first, you may find the word PDF is just in the content itself because you've just put it there. So to ensure that Google brings for you specifically the file type, not just PDF anywhere. You can put the word file type and you put the colons and you put PDF. So you're telling Google that I'm interested in this subject, but in the file type PDF. And you search. So only results in PDF will be brought. So you can use this tip to get the most relevant information in a given file type you are interested in. If it's math, you can say Excel. For example, if it's about statistics. So use this tip to get information in a given file type. Is there any question in regards to this? And read in the chat. Oh, okay. It's not related to this. Is there any question so far? Okay, let's go to another tip. Can someone read for us? Anyone willing to read? Yes, Bashinka, you want to read?
Use site to limit your search to within one website.
Yes.
Using the word site followed by a colon, then type in a website address. You can limit your search to results from only that website or source. This tip is helpful when you are looking for a page on a website that doesn't have its own search function, or when a website search function doesn't work as well as Google, e.g. photosynthesis site Yaka.
Thank you. Yes, so this option is there. Instead of going directly to Google, if you know the information is on Yaka, why go to Google? So this option is helpful in case you go to Yaka and you find that when you search, the search function is not working well. You can use this tip to get information. Yes, can you mute your mic, please? Bashinka, you're done with reading. You can mute your mic. Thank you. So you can use this trick to get information on Yaka. So the example we have is photosynthesis. In case I want to get only results with content that was published on Yaka only, I can use photosynthesis. I follow it with the word site. So I'm restricting it to a site, and I put colons. Then I put the site URL. In this case, it's the site domain. In this case, it is yaka.cc. So we can try out this in our search and we see the kind of results that we shall get. Yes, are we trying it out? Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, sorry. My Zoom had frozen a little bit. Yes, let's try out that. Yes, as you try out, you can be asking any question. Up to this step we are on.
Yeah.
Okay, is there any question? I'm trying to connect with another computer since this is frozen. Okay, so as we try out, it is site and put photosynthesis. I put site, I put columns, yaka.cc. So instructing Google, I only need results for photosynthesis that were published on Yaka. And you search. So you see, the results will be for Yaka that have photosynthesis in them. You see yaka.cc in the URL. So that is how we can search within a website. So another way we can use this site option is by instructing Google that I'm only interested in information on sites in Uganda. So you want to get information on how many websites published about this topic in Uganda, for example, or you can use academic websites, maybe academic websites. So that option is also there. So what you do, different organizations have domains in regards to their operation. If it's an organization, non-government organizations normally have .org. Academic websites normally have, or other academic institutions have .sc if they're in Uganda and other.
Agnes seems to have gone off. In the meantime, as she's joining, has anyone been using the internet during this time, searching for learning materials? Maybe they can tell us how they've been using the internet so far. Would anyone like to share how they've been using the internet to look for learning resources? Please unmute.
Oh, sorry. So, do you ever need photos in any of our subjects? Sorry? Okay, you may find that you're not interested in the notes and you want to see a photo, for example, the structure of the heart. You're not interested in reading the notes, but you want to see the structure. There is a way of getting that from the internet. Also videos, you may be interested in watching videos only and getting to understand about the topic, or audio. You may find that you want to listen instead of reading. This time you want to listen to an audiobook, for example. So we want to see how we can get these different media from the internet. Okay, so let's go back to our search. Can we put it photosynthesis? Yes, and I want photos. So for photos, there is an option of images here. On the menu, after searching, you click on images and you'll be able to access images on that topic. Then we have the option for videos here. If you want videos for that topic, you click on videos. And different videos will display here. If you're interested in any, you read through, then you can click on any and watch it. But we already saw in the beginning that the best search engine for videos is YouTube. So you can go directly to YouTube or YouTube Kids and you search for that term or topic. And you'll be able to access videos. You click on it and you'll be able to watch.
Photosynthesis. It is not some kind
Yes,
of
so
abstract
that's how we
science
get
thing. You
videos
would be dead without plants and their magical
from the
eggs.
internet. Yes, you may be interested in books. There is the option for books here. If you can't see it on the menu, you go to more, it will be there. So you click on books and you'll be able to see various books that were published on that topic for you to read. Then for audio, we have soundcloud.com, but for more academic audios, we shall use a site called Librarybox.org. This is the site, Librarybox.org. It has audiobooks that you can listen to, can be novels, storybooks for children. There. So you go to Librarybox, Librarybox.org. Okay, so you can choose to be a volunteer to read through, but what you're interested in is to listen. So the option for listening is here. You click on it. Then it has the option of searching here. So you search, you put the title of the book that you're interested in. Which book can we search for? Anyone who has a book that is interested in searching for? Okay, so we can still use our topic for photosynthesis so that we get audiobook on it if they're there, if they're published already. So those ones are not there. We can use We can use Oliver Twist, for example, the novel we talked about. Okay, so this one is there and it has different audio options. So you click on it to download, click on download and it will download and you start listening free of charge. So that's how we get audios for our academic learning. Is there any question in regards to that? Okay, if there is no question.
Yeah. Have an account and you download how.
You don't have a catalog? An account? You don't need an account on Librarybox to download any audio. You just need to go there and you search for the topic, and if it's there, they are free of charge. You download and you'll be able to listen to it offline. Hope that is clear. You can search for any topic you're interested in to see if it was already published there. You can search by author, title, or reader. You can search by any of the three, and you'll be able to get results of whatever audiobooks have been published on that topic. Okay, so you can continue. If there are no questions in regards to that. So as we end our session today, we want also to look at these other insightful tips. So you can also use in title to only get results with your search words in the title. You may know of some title of a book, for example, but you don't remember the author. You don't want Google to bring for you a lot of results that are unrelated. You can use the term in title to tell Google that I need results that have this phrase or word in its title. So for example, take an example of functions of the mouth. So if you put functions of the mouth to search for that term, you may find that Google may bring for you functions of the mouth is for shouting. The function of the mouth can be used for screaming or talking. But for you, you're interested in functions of the mouth in regards to the digestive system. So what you do is to put functions of the mouth, then you put the word in title, you put the colons, then you put the subject or the word that you want to appear in the title. So let's try it out. Functions of the mouth, in title, colons, digestive system. So the results that will come will be only for those terms that have digestive system in their title. So by that, you're narrowing down your search to that given topic. Is that clear? So the other way is in case the word is in the body or is in the text itself, not the title. So instead of in title, you can put in text, so that you command Google that whatever results you bring, ensure that digestive system is in its text or or body. So you see, the results have digestive system in its body. Okay? So with that, you'll be able to narrow down your search to that. So as we finish, can someone read for us this? Anyone to read for us? Yes, Arion?
Use find to highlight facts. Use multiple search engines, stroke web browsers. Use your best guess with spelling. In brackets, Google will often understand. Don't worry about punctuation. Understand that everyone's results will be different, even if they use the same search terms, in brackets, depending on browser history, location, etc. Voice search.
Thank you, Elion. So the find option, in case you've opened some content and it's too wordy, it has a lot of words, or it's too long, you can't read everything. For example, let me open this one, but you're interested in finding only one particular part of the text. What you do, you can click on Ctrl F on your desktop, sorry, on your keyboard. Ctrl F is find. Then you'll be able to type the word that you want to be found. Say that you skip directly to that word. You don't have to read through everything to reach what you are interested in. So if I put digestive system, for example, it's not there, so I can put, okay, let me put digestive. Okay, for example, digestive, and you just click on enter and it will skip to where that word is, instead of you going ahead to read everything. So if it skips, for example, to structures and functions of the human digestive system, you can read only that part and you go ahead with other things that you are interested in. So also the use of multiple search engines or browsers. For example, you're accessing Yaka and you find that it's unavailable, you cannot get it very well. You can use another browser. If you are using Google Chrome, you can switch to Mozilla Firefox, because you may find that it's only that web browser that is having a fault. So with spellings, don't be so much stringent on yourself, because if you put any spelling, even if it has a mistake, Google will make a guess for you and it will bring for you the results. So we have another function, which is the voice search. So Google has simplified our work. Instead of you going ahead to type as we've been doing, to type a keyword like photosynthesis, you can simply say it out and it will bring for you the results. So there is that functionality. How does it work? If you come to Google, where it's supposed to search from, you will see this microphone here. So hope you're trying it out. Even on the phone, it's there. So don't think searching is only for the desktop or computer. Even phones can search. So you click on the microphone and you speak. So let me click on the microphone. Here it asks me to allow use of microphone, so you can allow. It says speak now. So you speak and brings results. Let me do it and ask it something. Who is the president of the Republic of, no, let me ask for Uganda. You can also try it out. Who is the president of Uganda? So it has brought Yoweri Museveni. If you're using a phone or on some desktop, it may also bring the audio results. It tells you the president of Uganda is Yoweri Museveni. So that is how the voice search works. Okay, so I beg to stop here. If there is any question, you can ask. Is there any question in regards to the session we've just covered? Any addition? Okay, Benjamin, I can see your microphone is on. Do you have any question? Okay, so with these tips, let me hope you'll be able to get information much more easily from the internet. Please use them to get supplementary notes for your revision or videos or audios such that you excel very well in your academics. I beg to stop here and invite Edward to close this. Okay, let me first look in the chats and see if there are other people who are asking any question. Okay, so can these tips help you to avoid unnecessary explanation? Because these platforms over-explain, moreover, complicated explanations. Yes, if you don't want a lot of irrelevant explanations, you can narrow down your search with those tips and they bring for you only what you are interested in. Okay, sometimes it brings out other results. Why is it so? Other results, because they bring also related results or things that can be similar to what you are searching for. Or if you haven't used the right keyword, you can see like most questions have been answered in the chats. So if there is no further questions, Edward, are you on? If Edward is not on, I can invite Gerard.
Thank you very much, Agnes. I want to request one of the attendees to give a vote of thanks to Agnes for this session. Anyone? Yes, I'm seeing the hand from Benjamin. Benjamin, can you unmute and give a vote of thanks to Agnes? Arion, can you?
Thank you, Teacher Agnes, for the lesson. May God bless you.
Okay, thank you very much, Elion. We want to encourage you that we shall be sharing such more skills that you need to be able to learn effectively today and tomorrow. And when we share them in our learning groups, please find time and attend. But also in case you have not been able to attend, we shall share coding. These are skills you need today, tomorrow, and the near future, in addition to the class content that you are taking. So I want to thank you for taking the time to attend today, and we look forward to seeing you in other sessions. Thank you very much. Have a good afternoon.
Have a good afternoon too.